I welcome you all on behalf of Telangana State Yoga Jhana Parishad and Department of Ayush for training session on Common Yoga Protocol designed for International Day of Yoga and awareness programs on COVID-19, its prevention, mitigation and rehabilitation with naturopathy and yoga therapy. Today we will start the session with Common Yoga Protocol training followed by awareness programs on COVID-19. I request all sadhakas to follow our treatment modalities as adjuvant therapies in addition to standard protocol of treatment advised by ICMR for COVID-19.
Both the hands in Namaskar Mudra, Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath. संगचत्वं संवधत्वं संवो मनांसि जानतां देवाभागं यथा पूर्वे संजानाना उपासते संजानाना उपासते संजानाना upasate. Do the palming. Keep on your eyes. Slowly open the eyes. Please get up, stand up. Get ready for Sukshma Vyayama Micro Yoga. Beginning with neck exercise. Both the hands on waist portion. Griva Shakti Vikas. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, sound out like that. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale center, exhale look at right, inhale center, exhale left, inhale center, exhale right, inhale center, exhale left, inhale center, touch the right ear to the right shoulder, center, left ear to the left shoulder, center, right ear to the right shoulder, center, left ear to the left shoulder, center. Now rotate 3 times clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Then anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Now get ready for shoulder movement, both the hands straight. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, both the hand sides. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. Now rotate the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Viparita Karani. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Now trunk movement. Both the hands straight. Kati Chakrasana. Kati means spine and Kati means west portion. These two are Kati portions. Now exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Now twist your west portion. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Relax. It strengthens the west portion and spine. Now get ready for knee movement. Both the hands straight like a chair. Slowly down. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Relax. Samasthiti. Hands down. Get ready for standing postures. The first posture, Tadasana. Between 2 feet, 1 feet gap, both the hands up. Stretch the body completely up. Your shoulders should not touch the head portion. Look straight, spine straight. It strengthens the spine, waist portion, thighs, calf muscles. Slowly hands down. Once again, up. Breathe in. Slowly down. Repeat the Tadasana posture once again. Up. Now interlock the hands. Stretch to the upwards. Up. Lift your heels up. Tadasana. It's like a palm tree. It will increase the concentration, self-confidence. Slowly down. Heels down. Hands down. Relax. Now get ready for next asana, Vrikshasana. Raise your right leg up. Keep on left thigh and touch the right heel to the perineum and both the hands up. Vrikshasana. It's a balancing asana. All the disordered angerness, stress, anxiety, depression, tension, all will vanish by practicing the Vrikshasana. Slowly hands down, leg down. Relax. Change the leg. both the hands up, look straight, select a point in front of you and concentrate on that one only. Vrikshasana. Slowly hands down, leg down, relax. Samastiti. Now get ready for Pada Hastasana. Pada Hastasana. Pada means feet, Hasta means hands. Now gradually bend forward, slowly catch the toes. Initially this is called the preparatory posture for the Pada Hastasana. Slowly up. Remember that those who are having back pain, neck pain, vertigo problem, hypertension, cardiac problem, they should not bend forward. Exhale, down completely. Now keep your both the palms beside of feet without bending the knees. Touch your head to the knees, elbows beside of knees. Relax, slowly up. Once again, repeat without bending the knees. Slowly forward. Relax. Now get ready for Ardha Chakrasana. It's a compensative asana. Both the hands back. Now slowly bend back. Ardha Chakrasana or Ardha Chandrasana. It strengthens the spine. It relieves the thyroid problem, tonsils problem, vocal cord problem, snoring problem. Relax. Repeat it once again. Inhale back. Relax. Relax. Now get ready for Trikonasana. Relax Samata Sthiti. Trikonasana. Between 2 feet, 3 feet gap. Right feet turn to the right side. Right feet right side and slowly bend right side completely. Look at left palm. Trikonasana. Inhale, center. Exhale. Left toes pointing left side. Look at right palm. Inhale, center. Now again right to right. It reduces the excess fats in the sides, waist portion, thighs, hip region. It strengthens the thighs and calf muscles. Inhale, center. Then turn left to left. Exhale, left to left and right up. Inhale, center. Trikonasana, it's like a triangle. Now legs together, get ready for sitting posture. Bhadrasana. Slowly sit down. Both the legs straight. Dandasthiti. Now fold the right leg, then left leg, both the legs. Bhadrasana, a steady posture. Nischala Sthiti, expansion of the chest and lungs, spine straight, look straight. Deep inhalation and deep exhalation. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, relax. Get ready for Vajrasana. Both the legs again straight, Dandasthiti. Turn aside. Now fold the right leg, then left leg. Vajrasana. Sit in Vajrasana. Both the palms on knees. Look straight. In this posture, the spine is straight. It strengthens the spine, hip region, buttocks, thighs. Now get ready for Ardha Ustrasana. Slowly lift the waist portion up. Bend back. Ardha Ustrasana. This is the preparatory posture for the Ustrasana. It strengthens the spine and neck and shoulders. Remember that those who are suffering with vertigo problem, they should not. Slowly down. Sit down. Once again, up. Slowly down. Ardha Ustrasana. Now get ready for Purna Ustrasana. Again up. Raise the right hand up. Then left hand up. Cover your both the feet with palms. Purna Ustrasana. Complete camel posture. It's strengthened. Just take your waist portion front. Just little bit waist portion front and concentrate on your spine. Relax, relax. Purna Ustrasana. Relax. Now get ready for, after the Purna Ustrasana, Shashakasana. Shashakasana. Turn to the right side. The same Vajrasana position. Turn to the right side. Knees apart, toes together. Shashaka. Shashaka means rabbit. Both the hands up. Rabbit posture. Exhale. Forward bend. Touch your chin to the floor. Remember that those who are having lower back pain, hypertension, please avoid this posture. Slowly up. Once again, breathe out. Shashakasana. Touch your chin. Hips and heels should touch. Slowly up. Relax. Now get ready for another beautiful posture, Uttana Mandokasana. Uttana means raising. If a frog will raise its hands up and look up, how it will occur, like that the posture. Uttana Mandokasana, both the hands up and keep on back. Expansion of the chest and lungs, maximum knees apart. Uttana Mandokasana, it strengthens the total spine, neck, shoulders. It relieves the vertigo problem. It relieves the spondylitis. Deep inhalation and exhalation. Slowly down. Hands down. Knees together. Relax. Both the legs straight. Get ready for Dandasthiti. Vakrasana. Leg straight. Now fold the right leg. Keep the right hand back. With left hand, press your right thigh and look at right side back. Inhale front. Look front. exhale back. This is the best asana for diabetes and as well as for back pain and for gastric problem. Inhale front, relax, change the leg. Now fold the left leg, right leg straight, fold the left leg, left hand back, with right elbow press your left knee, left thigh towards the stomach and look at back. Vakrasana, it strengthens the spine, it prevents the diabetes, it reduces all the stomach disorders. Inhale front, exhale back, inhale front, relax, relax. Lie down in Shavasana. Relax in Shavasana. Now legs together, raise the right hand up. Turn to the right side, come into the Makarasana. Lie down on stomach. Relax in Makarasana. Toes outside, heel inside. Between 2 feet, 1.5 feet gap. Rest your chin on both the hands. Legs together, Ardha Sarala Bhujangasana. Both the hands beside our face, both the palms beside our face. Slowly head up, chest up. Slowly down. Once again, up. Slowly down. It strengthens the lower back. Bhujangasana, shoulder level. Both the hands shoulder level. Slowly up to the Nabhisthana, navel region. Elbows up. Hold in the position. It strengthens total spine. It strengthens the neck. Concentrate between 2 eyebrows, Ajna Chakra. Slowly relax down. Once again, inhale up, Bhujangasana. Slowly down, relax. Remember that those who are suffering with hernia problem, please avoid the Bhujangasana. Legs together, both the palms down the thighs. Get ready for Shalabhasana, Purna Shalabhasana. Shalabha means it's like a grass worm. In this, those who are suffering with cardiac problem, hypertension, hernia or undergone any surgery, please don't practice Purna Shalabhasana, Ardha Shalabhasana only. Now the remaining persons, the active persons can practice the Purna Shalabhasana. Those who are suffering with sciatica problem, for them it is compulsory asana. Both the legs up, slowly down. Once again, both the legs up, Shalabhasana. Slowly down, relax, relax in Makarasana. Now slowly come into the Shavasana. Lie down on back, Shavasana. Turn aside, Shavasana. Now legs together. Fold the legs up to the knees and get ready for the Setu Bandhasana. Setu means bridge. Setu Bandhasana, it's like a bridge posture. Up, lift the waist portion up. How the pillars to a bridge, like that the legs are from heel to knee straight. It strengthens the waist portion, strengthens the spine, calf muscles and thighs. It relieves the back pain slowly down. Once again, inhale up. Slowly down. Legs straight, Shavasana. Now get ready for another asana, Uttana Padasana. Uttana means raising, Pada means feet. Both the legs we are raising in this posture. Remember that those who are having back pain, hypertension, cardiac problem, please don't raise both the legs at a time, one by one leg. Now in this posture, both the legs we are raising, legs together, Uttana Padasana, both the legs 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 30 degrees, down. Once again, Uttana Padasana, both the legs 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 30 degrees, down. Now get ready for Ardha Halasana. Means both the legs 90 degrees, both the legs 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees completely. Ardha Halasana, straight. It strengthens the spine if the legs are 90 degrees. This is the preparatory posture for the Halasana. Slowly, 60, 30, down. Ardha Halasana, Uttana Padasana, relax. Now get ready for Pavana Muktasana. Both the legs 40 degrees. Fold them. Keep on stomach. Press them. This is the Pavana Muktasana. And remember that those who are suffering with back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, they should not raise the head up. The remaining person slowly head up, touch your chin to the knees. Pavana Muktasana, wind releasing posture. Slowly head back, legs straight, down. Repeat the Pavana Muktasana. Again, raise both the legs, fold them, press them, touch the chin to the knees, head back, legs straight, down, relax, Shavasana. Shrame Jaye iti Shavasane. After the asanas, Shavasana. After the Shavasana, again come into the Shuddhikarana Kriya and Pranayama. Spine straight, elbows tight, Dhyana Sthiti. Now we are going to practice the Shuddhikarana Kriya, Kapala Bhati. Both the hands in Chin Mudra. Senior sadhakas can practice continuation, 3 sets. Now the beginners just 20, 20, 23 sets practice it. Take a deep. Relax. Take a deep breath. Relax. Once again, take a deep breath. Relax. Kapala Bhati. It's pranayama as well as Shuddhikarana Kriya. The next one is Anuloma Viloma Pranayama or Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Left hand in Chin Mudra, right hand in Nasikagra Mudra. Close the right nostril with your thumb. Deep inhalation, abdominal breathing. Now close the left one, exhale through right. Then again inhale through right, exhale through left. No movement in your neck, spine and neck should be straight. Inhale, exhale. Beginners can practice 1:1 ratio and the senior sadhakas can practice the 1:2 ratio. Inhale 1 ratio and exhale 2 ratio. Left in, right out, right in, left out. This pranayama you can practice anytime. A slight gap between lunch and pranayama, breakfast and pranayama, dinner and pranayama. By this you can practice Anulom Vilom Pranayama maximum time. It will activate total nerve system. All the nadis will activate: Chandra Nadi, Surya Nadi, Ida, Pingala, Sushumna. Slowly begin with left nostril and stop with left nostril. Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Relax. Now slowly get ready for summer pranayama, cooling pranayama. Those who are suffering with heat, those who are always heat body, to reduce the heat, those will get the mouth ulcer, for all them release that. Sitali pranayama is very effective pranayama. It will make mind and body cool and pleasant. Fold the tongue like a straw. Close the mouth and synchronize the throat. Jal andar band, and slowly exhale through nostrils. Once again. Take a deep breath and close the mouth and do the Jalandhar Bandh. Synchronize the throat. Close the mouth and gradually exhale through nostril. Now get ready for a pranayama which will make your mind cool and pleasant and always perfect. Bhramari pranayama. Slowly, Bhramari pranayama. Both the hands in Dhyana mudra. Shanmukhi mudra. Keep index finger on eyes, middle finger on nostril, ring finger down the nostril, little finger down the lips. Take a deep breath and close the ears with your thumbs. Relax. Relax in Shavasana. Relax in Dhyana Sthiti. Relaxing postures are Shavasana, Makarasana, Shishuvasana, and Dhyana Sthiti also. It will relax complete mind and body. Meditation. All these asanas, pranayamas are to reach this stage just in Dhyana Sthiti, stable, no movement in your body, no thoughts in your mind. Thoughtless stage is only the Dhyana Sthiti. One can practice the meditation with the help of a chanting or concentrating on breath or concentrating or focusing on Ajna Chakra. Meditation is the 7th step of the Ashtanga Yoga, Maharshi Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga. Relax, relax, relax.
I welcome you all for our therapy sessions on yoga for work from home, that is chair yoga. Lockdown has resulted in lack of physical activity and work from home has increased the blood sugar and blood pressure. Sitting behind the keyboard and laptop all day has resulted in neck and back pains, and the present lockdown has added more to its cause. 45 minutes of exercise, preferably yoga, is advisable to all the people, as it can be done from home without any requirement of equipment and paraphernalia. So, we have planned yoga for work from home, that is chair yoga, and for the people who cannot sit on the floor and suffering from arthritis, back pain and other ailments. Now, we will start our session on chair yoga.
Today I am going to show some loosening exercises in chair, which is also called as chair yoga. This could be done by elders, recent injury issues, or else beginners, and especially work from home, those who are sitting for longer hours, and also those who cannot able to sit on the floor. And take a comfortable chair, sit properly, spine should be straight, both the feet on the floor, both the hands on the knees, look straight. Now, we are going to start with neck exercises. Chin to the chest, while inhaling slowly raise it up, slowly drop it back completely, exhaling slowly down, inhaling up, exhaling down. This will relieve your neck stiffness and relaxes your neck muscles and also gives strength. Now, neck sideward bendings. Touch your right shoulder with your right ear, stretch your neck, inhaling up, exhaling, left ear to the left shoulder, inhaling up. You can increase the counts or holding times as per your convenient. Now, we are going to practice arm stretch. Come little bit forward or sit in middle of the chair. Raise your both hands by the sideways. Both the palms touching each other. Drop your head back. Inhaling slowly, come back to the center. Drop your arms down. This will give you a nice stretch to your arms. Inhaling up. Drop your head back. And also improves your spine flexibility. Hands down. To perform this, there is another way. Both the hands in chin mudra. In front of chest, slowly while inhaling, raise your hands up, stretch your arms up, look straight. As much as possible, stretch your arms. Slowly take it down up to the chest level. Inhaling up, stretch it, exhaling down. Release your hands. Now you are going to shoulder rotations. Both the palms on knees. Shrug your shoulders back, down and hunch forward. Rotate by all the sides. Make a big circles clockwise and anti-clockwise. This will release all the tension from your shoulders and gives a good stretch for your upper part. Now, slowly both the legs apart, hands up, slowly bend forward. This is the forward bend. If you are able to reach the floor, touch the floor, or else touch your ankles, calf muscles, or else knees wherever you can reach. hold it and slowly come up, release your hands. Those who are suffering from severe back pain, don't bend forward. We'll practice this again. Hands up, exhaling, slowly drop your palms down. This will also works on your abdomen. Inhaling up, drop your hands down. Now legs apart, 1 to 2 feet gap between your both feet. Now we are going to practice Trikonasana. Both the hands on shoulder level. Take a deep breath while exhaling slowly down on your right side. Hold your right ankle. Left hand up. Look at your left palm. Inhaling up. Now left to left, bend on your left side, look up. This works on your sides, can also reduces your side fats. Bend on your right, up, on left. Slowly come up, drop your hands down, get your both legs on hip width. Now we are going to practice Pavan Muktasana. Sit comfortably. Raise your right leg up. Place it on the chair. Hold your calf muscle or else knee like this. Hold it and gently press it towards the chest. This gonna help you in gastric issues and also gives a nice stretch to your thighs and buttocks. There is also another way to perform Pavan Muktasana. Those who cannot able to place their legs on the chair, raise as much as possible, hold your back side of the thighs and slowly press it up. Relax, drop your leg down. Now same with the left leg. Raise your left leg up, place it on the chair, hold your knee or else calf muscle, press it, look straight, keep your back straight, or else you can hold your thighs and press it. Slowly drop it down, relax. Now we are going to practice leg raises in this sitting position. Now slowly release right leg, raise it up as much as possible. This will give you a nice stretch to your calf muscles as well as thighs and ankles. Slowly drop it down. Now same with the left leg. Raise your left leg up. Keep your feet straight. Slowly drop it down. You can increase the counts and holding times as well as repetitions. Now we are going to practice Marjari Asana. Come edge of the chair, both the hands on the knees. While inhaling, hunch your back, arch in, drop your head back. While exhaling, head to the chin, chin to the chest, tuck in tailbone. Inhaling up, arch out, exhaling, arch in. This is also called as tiger breathing. This will gonna help you to relieve all your back pains and gives a good stretch for your back. Inhaling up, arch out, exhaling, arch in. Come back to the center while inhaling. Relax. Now we are going to practice Kapotasana. Release your right leg. Place your right ankle on left knee. Hold your right knee and feet. Exhale. While exhaling, slowly bend forward, bend forward. Those who are able to bend forward, those who are able to touch the floor, you can touch the floor. This will give you a nice stretch to your hamstrings. Inhaling up, release your hands. Those who are not able to reach the floor, they can hold knee and feet and they can bend like this, or else if you are flexible enough, go down and touch the floor. Come up slowly, release, change the leg, hands up, go down while exhaling, touch the floor, inhaling up, release your hands, release your leg. Now we are going to practice hamstring stretch. Release your right leg, stretch it out, stretch it out. Hands by the sideways, inhaling up, exhale, bend forward and hold your ankle, if not calf muscle, if not knee. Hold it where can you able to reach. Slowly come up, release your hands. This will give you a nice stretch for your hamstrings, those who are stand for longer times. Now release your left leg. There is another way to reach your ankle or knees or calf muscles. Place your both palms on your thighs. While exhaling, slowly slide it down, slide it down, hold, hold it, slowly come up, release your hands, sit comfortably. Now we are going to practice some exercises for our eyes. To reduce our eye stress, in right hand Merudanda Mudra and shoulder level, slowly move your hand towards on your right side, place it on 45 degrees. Now look on your thumb diagonally without bending or moving your head. Look at your thumb. This will gonna help you in relieve all your eye stress and also improves vision. Good for children. Slowly come back to the center, drop your right hand down. Now in left hand Merudanda Mudra, slowly move your left hand to 45 to 60 degrees. Look at your thumb. Slowly come back, release. Now eyeball rotations. Rotate your eyeballs in clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now eye blinks. Close your eyes and open. Do it for several times. These asanas you can also practice in between your break time. It hardly takes 10 to 15 minutes to perform, but gives you a good results. Thank you.
It was a wonderful session. I thank all the sadhakas for joining with us, and we end the session today.